All right, are we streaming? I think we're streaming. All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Market Pulse with your host, Tone Vays. Started a little earlier this morning so we can take a look at these charts, which are becoming very uh, useful here. Let me pull out your live chat so I can keep an eye on that while things are still loading on my side. But welcome. Kicking off the stream with about 50 live viewers, which should scale fairly quickly. I've been getting really good numbers. We've been having like 1,000 people watch. Come on, load so I can pull the live chat up. Still loading. What's going on? What is going on? Man, maybe I should have restarted my computer. Been doing a lot with this little machine. I'll be buying a new one, probably around Black Friday. Okay, I have to move on with the charts. I mean, if this thing doesn't want to load, then it doesn't want to load. So it is what it is, with me not being able to loading. Oh, and volume's on. I don't know. Sorry, guys. All right, let's just go to screen share. It'll load when it feels like it. Okay. Screen share should be on. And this is not a very good looking day. This is the S&P futures market. And as you can see, we are probably down around 4%. This is looking like an 80-point drop in the pre-market. We will see what happens at 10 a.m. There is a chance for a bounce at 10 a.m. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, notice how there was an absolutely perfect, textbook perfect rejection of the 38% Fibonacci line, which was my area of very likely rejection. In addition, if you look at the actual S&P 500 weekly chart, not only did we reject from that 38% Fibonacci, textbook perfect, we have also rejected the underside of the 200-week moving average, which is, again, another very popular area for technical analysts to keep an eye on for potential serious rejections. Wow, I really don't understand why my computer is acting up this morning. Yeah, there's something wrong with the bandwidth. Yeah, there's a. I should have restarted my computer before the start of the day. I'll do it today. I'll do it before the evening stream. I also got to find a Zoom alternative. I'm really not happy with Zoom. I think I have a Zoom alternative, an open source that would also be free instead of paying. I pay $500 to Zoom, and honestly, I'm not happy with it at all. It's the best I have, but hopefully there's a better alternative out there. All right, let's go take a look at Bitcoin. Here is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still holding up relatively well. This is our weekly chart. We are sitting here on a Wednesday, and middle of the week, middle of this candle, and nothing really interesting is happening. We are still stuck between very critical resistance and very critical support. As long as Bitcoin is between 5650 and 6850, there's really not much we can say about the long-term outlook for Bitcoin. It remains in this accumulation zone, but because this accumulation zone is fairly close to the ultimate low, and the ultimate low is, of course, 0, while being months away from a halving, actually less than 6 weeks away, probably. What's the latest halving projections? Hold on. Bitcoin halving clock. Boom. What do we got? $43 days to go. So we are 6 weeks away from the halving. Very nice. Very, very nice. What about the scam coin? Bitcoin Cash scam coin halving. I think that's imminent. Bitcoin Cash halving clock. Okay. When is that? That's in 7 days. So get ready for stupidity taking place in 7 days. You see, scam coins and fake Bitcoins like Bcash, they can't survive too many halvings. Like Litecoin, they go into they go into a mining death spiral. Okay, they go into a mining death spiral when shitcoins go through halvings, and that's why shitcoins are more like fiat currencies that will eventually become inflationary and have miner taxes and people taxes and developer taxes and and checkpoints and whatever else they want to do, because it's controlled by 2 or 3 people and they can't survive too many halvings, which is why this particular Bcash halving will probably not kill this scam, but the next one will. Litecoin, same thing. Okay, let's go back to the charts. So let's look at the daily chart. The daily is the really, really critical one, right? So before we look at the daily, I'm going to have to promote the Tone Vays store. And of course, if you guys like my work and want to support my work, please check out the affiliates. I still got to get on a call with Embly to get these awesome images onto their website. So if you are going to use a Bitcoin debit card, which is an amazing conversation starter, at least it has been for me, this is the card you're going to be using. The financial summit will take place first week of November, and Understanding Bitcoin will take place first week of October. Now, daily chart. I still believe we are in this ascending triangle-ish formation. I will be proven wrong if we go below this red line. We would need to go below this red line for me to be proven wrong. I believe Bitcoin will weather the stock market shitstorm that is potentially about to come. Once again, we're going to go back to the S&P charts, and I still believe there is a big probability that we will fall below 2,300. I don't believe we will fall below 1,900. I think that is very good support. And if we zoom out on a weekly scale, I find it hard to believe that the market would go like lower than it did at Trump's presidency. Trump's presidency was about 2,000. I can see 2,000 on the S&P. I really probably should be looking at the Dow because it's the leader, but for some reason, I just like the S&P. Oil, very, very interesting. So last night, I was watching oil rise all the way to like $21. And I couldn't understand why in the world it would. Going into market open, this is a lot more reasonable. Looking at oil at $22.20. I still hope that on Friday, oil makes the ultimate low of dropping below 19 bucks. And I would be very interested in picking up something in the oil space. For those of you that watched my video last night, you would know that I mentioned that I am already in an oil play. Maybe I don't have it here. I'm not going to talk about the specifics of my trade, but I do have a trade on Apache. I have a trade on Apache. I don't know if this trade is making me money or losing me money. I'd have to open my trading account because I only entered it on Monday or Tuesday. But I really like this weekly 9 that is taking place this week. And even though it can go lower, there's only so much lower it can go. And I am keeping an eye on ExxonMobil. Let me put it here. I should have it here, and I should have it right next to ExxonMobil. Where is my ExxonMobil? Boom, XOM. So there are other oil plays. I'd have to look into them. We'll see, Exxon already bounced nicely. Interesting. So there was a double 13 here. Didn't really get to a 9. So Exxon already bounced. So Exxon didn't give me a great buying opportunity. Look, it already moved from $30 all the way to $40. That's a 25% move. I'm not going to chase. So I'm going to pick up a different asset. Oil itself, maybe. There is I should also look at USO. USO is the ETF on oil. It's our best alternative. You can put that there as well. Should be in the ETF section. See, there's USO. I want to see where USO opens. If USO goes below $4, that becomes very, very interesting to me. All right, let's look at gold and silver. Gold is in a very weird place right now. I am not interested in gold right now, but if gold bounces off of this Fibonacci line and makes a beautiful reverse cup and handle or inverse cup and handle, I would be very, very interested. All right. Silver. Silver's hanging in there as well. Not much has changed. That's it, guys. There's really not that much. I can actually take a look at your live chat this morning. Anything interesting? Tone, do you think infrastructure will be a good play before stimulus bill passes phase 4? I don't think so. You don't need much infrastructure if no one's working. Yeah, we took a look at Aurora Cannabis last night. I was also sent some some crazy articles like of how much trouble that company is actually in. But here's my viewpoint, right? Like if you look at my Twitter, people replied with some very interesting articles on cannabis. Where is it? I have to find Tilray. Titan. There it is. Right. So if you go to my Twitter, nope, let's not go there. Let's not go to my private messages. Cointelegraph's been writing a lot about me. Awesome. Here. So it's articles like this, right? Aurora Cannabis earnings. Here comes $1 billion loss. So this is a very good article about the kind of trouble that Aurora Cannabis is in, and how they're laying off like 500 people and all this other stuff. But this is public information. And because this is public information, this public information is fully reflected in the price of the stock, which has fallen from what? Probably $50 or so. How much was it? Oh God, I think I have to go to a monthly chart. Which has fallen from $13 down to 91 cents, right? If this was a hyperwave, ooh. Take the log off. Ooh. I don't know if this is a hyperwave or not because it had this double top. But it's interesting though, right? Like, let me drop the other pan here. I don't think it's a hyperwave, but it's a very interesting chart, right? Like you can say that this is phase one. It's a very nice phase one. Where is it at? Phase one is at exactly current price, right? 86 cents. That's phase one. I should send this over to like Socrates and the hyperwave group, right? And now, you know, here's your phase two. You know, phase one lasts about 2 years. You got 2 years in there. That's enough. You know, here's your phase two. And I would love to like extend phase two. Look at that. I really wanted to get it to touch. Nah, it's a little off, but it's close. There's your phase two, right? And then here's the tough part, right? It never actually entered phase four. That's the hard part. So you can say this is phase three, which is a little steep. So this could have been phase three, but then it never actually entered phase four. Never entered phase four. So it's not really a hyperwave, but it has the, you know, that feel there. And now we're back to its starting point. But it was a viable company. Like you don't have articles like this written about a company that isn't a real company, right? So if this is true, Aurora Cannabis earnings here. There was something about like, you know, government regulation and all this other insanity, right? I'm sure this company has some intellectual property that someone else might buy. Like a lot of these cannabis companies, they might merge together and lobby the government for good shit. Now, here's what I really like about this, right? Today, it's going to be on a daily 9. And next week, it's going to be on a weekly 9. And this month, it's on a monthly 9. So this is very, very interesting to me, right? Here's the weekly chart. It tops on a 9. The weekly chart is going to give me a 9 next, on Monday. The daily is already on a 9. The daily actually bounced right off the 9. Could have picked this up at 60 cents. It's already up 50%. It was up 100% 2 days ago. Look at the nice volume. Like, it doesn't matter if the company is viable. The question is, can you make money on a trade? And this was certainly a gorgeous trade right here off this 9. Look, even if you don't believe in sequential, you don't have to believe in sequential, but if it gives you structure, if it gives you good discipline in entering trades and keeping your losses small and letting your profits run while making sure you don't turn your winners into losers, you can use it. You can use it even if you don't believe in it, even if you think it's the shittiest timing mechanism ever, like this. Oh my God, I bought on this 9 and look what happened. Well, did you hold all the way down to this one? And if the answer is yes, then why the hell did you do that, right? But what if the opposite happens? You hold it. And on a daily scale, it feels like you're late to the party. You know, you could have bought this thing at 65 cents easy, and you could have doubled your money. Went up to 115. It's like a shit coin, only a legitimate company. May not be doing very well, but at least they didn't print their own freaking money like Binance, you know? And the weekly is going to be on a 9 Monday, and the monthly is already on a 9. And look at that beautiful bounce off the low, off the daily 9. So you have lots and lots of technicals lining up here. And the volume is great. It's very liquid. It's easy to get in and out. And it can only go to 0. Like, it can't go that far down. Okay, let's take a look at a couple more. Let's do ExxonMobil. Let's take a look at DHT. Didn't I look at DHT yesterday? That's the healthcare stock, right? Or no? No. What is DHT? I have no idea what DHT is. Well, whatever DHT is, they've fallen quite a bit on a monthly scale. Top on a 9 right before the crisis. Let's go to weekly. And let's go to daily. So I would not be going long here because it's too late. But if it gives you a 9 in 2 days, it could be a good opportunity to get out. The time to go long was here on this 9, here on this 13, and here on this 9. This was the time to go long. Would you have held through new lows? I don't know. I would not be buying this. It already doubled in price since buying opportunities came up. There was a weekly 9 right here for a buying opportunity, helping you identify, giving you confidence that this daily 9 should be held through this part, because here comes the weekly 9. It bounced right off that weekly 9. On a daily 7 right here, I would not be interested in buying it. Look at this reversal here, 9, combo 13, down we go. This 9 has, this 9 has fully completed with a 13. It has also completed with a combo 13 and aggressive 13. So there's no more 13s going down. Actually, no, I'm sorry, there are from here, but they've already been canceled out. So all we have now is a reversal to the downside. If I was long this stock, I would be looking to exit sometime this week. But with the market down big this morning, this thing is probably going to go way down. And ExxonMobil, I think I already covered ExxonMobil a little bit. I would rather, ExxonMobil already made a 50% move, a 25% move to the upside, and therefore it's on a 6 daily. I would not be buying it here. But that's me, and that's my risk tolerance. S&P monthly and quarterly indicators looking bearish, including divergence. How much relevance would you put into this? I would put a little bit of relevance into it, but remember, we are dealing with an unprecedented time. So here's the monthly chart. And the monthly chart is still not all that bearish. Yes, it's a monthly 2 below a 1, but look at this big bounce back. We have to see where the week closes. The week can close above this moving average. The week can still close above this Fibonacci line, and sorry, the month. And the month can still be okay. We are dealing with this Corona situation. The monthly RSI is almost at oversold levels, which it doesn't get to very often. Look at the last time the monthly was at oversold levels. It was down here. And where are we in relation to that, right? So we are probably here somewhere. So we were in this area. Look, we're not even down to this moving average yet. Like, we're still not that bad. It can get bad, but I wouldn't put too much stock on monthly and quarterly charts yet. Quarterly is going to be interesting. Quarterly is 3-month chart. Quarterly doesn't look that bad to me. It's still only a single price flip. Has a quarterly ever made it? Oh, wow. Look at that. Quarterly 9 combo 13 right at the real estate market. And look at that. Quarterly 9 buy right at the end of the .com bubble. Man, God, that would be so freaking useful on a long-term scale. Now, it did not do a great job. Here is a quarterly 913 back in 2018, did not reverse the market, gave us a bad quarter back in October 2018, but that's about it. But beautiful top and beautiful bottom in the last market. Man, I don't want to see 9 freaking quarters to the downside. I would rather have this. I'd rather have it be fast and short than dragged out and long. But that's me. Oops, didn't mean to move that. All right, what else we got? Let's go back to the daily. I'm going to be flipping this to a 10-minute chart. I usually look at this on a 10-minute level during market open. Please check Moderna Inc. It's a biotech vaccine research. Let's see. Moderna Inc. mRNA. Not bad. Not bad. I like the chart. It's giving you this triangle. It can break out, but like, I wouldn't be buying here necessarily. Look, it's on a weekly, just as, man, daily 3, weekly 6, monthly 6. It's tops 9, tops 9. It's a new all-time high. I mean, I'm leaning bullish, but I don't like this structure. It's too risky. It's too dangerous. This thing can fall to $20 tomorrow and then go up to 38. Like, I like my volatility, but I like my volatility to be more orderly. Macy's, yeah, we've been looking at Macy's, guys. I've been looking at Macy's every day, debating if it's worth the risk. Been looking at Macy's every day, debating if it's worth the risk. These things are just too bright. Hold on. I got to lower the brightness here. That's better. I've been looking at Macy's every day. I can't buy it here. I just can't, right? It's on a weekly 9. It's on a daily 9 right there. But I can't. Maybe at $3. There may come a time where Macy's becomes a good trading opportunity. Like any shitcoin, right? I mean, I'm sure Ripple has good trading opportunities. It's just like you wouldn't hold this thing forever. You take the trade. And I don't like it here. I don't like this daily red 2 going below a red 1, going below, almost at the low, with the market going down pre-market. I don't have my trading, I don't have my interactive brokers open, so I don't know where Macy's is going to open, but I'm pretty damn certain Macy's is going to open way lower. There could be a buying opportunity, but not yet. Not yet. GoPro, I am in GoPro. I got in off this 9 in GoPro. I felt that $2 was a good enough low. $2 gave me a nice cheap entry into GoPro, which I've been eyeing for a long time. JMIA, I missed the buying opportunity right here at the low because the sequential did not line up. And well, sequential did line up. My bad. I just missed it then. I missed it. I have no excuse. And that would have been a nice doubling up right there. More than doubling up, right? From 213 all the way to 340. I missed it, and I'm not ready to chase it yet. It was on a weekly 9 and daily 9, which was beautiful. Beautiful. Almost on a monthly 9. Maybe this thing has a little more downside. But I missed this trade. Totally missed it. No excuse. Is any amount of QE too much? The shift argument seems compelling, except for Bitcoin, of course. Okay. We're back to the printing of money being a problem. Guys, with the economy at a standstill and businesses shutting down left and right, people are not going to have any money, especially if these $2 trillion worth of money don't actually make it into people's hands. How can there possibly be inflation? I mean, at least the Fed is starting to bypass the banks and almost giving you money directly, which is very, very good, right? So if all this $2 trillion makes it into the economy, there is a chance there could be some inflation. But there's no way this $2 trillion is going to make it into the economy. And there's a high probability that more than $2 trillion worth of value just evaporated from the crash in the economy. So no, I don't see this causing inflation anytime soon. Deflation is the more likely outcome. All right, let's see if I got 5 more minutes for you guys. If you sold Amazon early March, would you keep waiting for further drops to buy back? Amazon. Would have been nice to sell right here early February. That's the daily chart. See, Amazon has just gone up quite a bit from 1,600 all the way to 2,000. And you know the market is going to crash at the open right there, right? So would I wait today? The answer is yes. Would I wait long? The answer is probably no. I would probably be interested in getting into Amazon sometime before the earnings, because I think earnings on Amazon is going to be pretty damn good. Even though people have less money and they're going to order less shit, but more people are going to be ordering because they're stuck at home. So, or maybe I'd wait through earnings, but I would not be scared of Amazon. But at the moment, I just think it got up a little too far and a little too fast. I would not be rushing into Amazon right now. Not today, I wouldn't. But before this crisis ends, I would be kind of bullish Amazon. All right, what do we got? Weed on TXX. Yeah, more cannabis stocks. Is there like a weed ETF I can just use? Whoa, whatever this company is, they held up really well. They had a monthly buy right there. They're on a weekly. Oh, man. Missed it. Missed it. This is why when we launched the notification service, you know, we definitely should have the marijuana sector there. So there was a weekly 9 this week, actually. Ooh, daily 9, weekly 9. This is not. Oh, this is the weekly 9. Sorry, the weekly 9 just started this week. Let's go to the daily chart. This was the weekly chart. Oh, look at that beautiful daily 9 with the combo 13. and it was a double 9. But right now we're on a sell. So you're on a daily sell, weekly buy. I'd wait till next week. I wouldn't rush in now. See, I don't like to buy on a daily 9, weekly. You see, it's a daily 9 sell, weekly 9 buy. The time to buy this thing was on a daily 9 when you know the weekly's coming. So this was a daily 9 here, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this one would have been week 7, and this was week 8, and this is week 9. So, yeah. See, I don't want to rock. I don't like to chase. I don't chase. Look, the 9's here. If you buy on the 9, you could have had a 60% return. But I didn't buy on the 9, and now I have a 9 sell, so I'm not going to chase. So I would not buy into this. But that's me. That's me. You guys make your own decisions. Alibaba. Oh, again, beautiful 9 right at the low. I wouldn't buy it right. Again, I missed it. Missed it. The time to buy was here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't like single name stocks as long-term investments. You can invest in ETFs. You can invest in markets. You can invest in Bitcoin. I don't like individual stocks as long-term investments. All stocks are trades. All shitcoins are trades. Bitcoin, investments. ETFs, investments, sort of, right? It's at least you diversify your risk within a sector. If you like the weed sector, find a weed ETF. You know, find one that has a low maintenance margin. All right, I got last 2, and then I got to start my trading day. TC Energy. Again, 9 right here at the low. Moved a lot. You got to wait. I would wait. Beautiful 9s at the top. I would wait. Moved a lot. Wait. YOLO. What's YOLO? Advisor Shares Trust Pure Cannabis ETF. There it is. There it is. They named it YOLO. I love it. I love it. Sectors. We got to put this in here. It shouldn't really be a true sector, but it's a sector. Oh, with Yoto. YOLO. Nice. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful 9 right there. Ah. Big volume on dividend day. Weekly 9. Inside a daily 9 with a weekly 9. Monthly's coming. Oh, this was nice. This will be one of my probably next year I was gonna do like a retirement portfolio public. And I was going to use ETFs and do some sector rotation stuff. What's MJ? Alternative Harvest. That sounds like another marijuana ETF. Same thing, probably. I'd have to look into the details of both of these ETFs and see which one is potentially better than the other. Again, daily 9, weekly 9, they're very in line. You got to see which one is managed better. I'd have to look into the details. Check Real Zoom. Yeah, we can check Real Zoom. Again, guys, please support with affiliate codes. Love my Embly card. Don't get to use it much these days. These are going to be the new designs for the Tone Vays Inspired. Embly card designs. I'm paying TradingView through the nose again, $60 a month in order to bring you clean live streams. And if you're gonna trade, here are a lot of options for you. Okay, what was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at Zoom. Gotta start my trading day, guys. This might be it. Zoom's pulling back a little bit. I mean, I missed my Zoom trade like an idiot. And I actually wasn't trading. I was like traveling. Now I'm trading. And I'm going to wait for a pullback to 120. If it never comes, then it never comes. KEX. Kirby. Why does this sound familiar? I forgot what Kirby does, but it sounds familiar. Sequential would have been tough. You had a double 9 that did not reverse the market. You had a weekly 9. Here, I would have been waiting for the 13. Look, at this time in the environment, I don't really want to buy $30 stocks because the market can fall another 30, 40%. Like, I don't know if this is 1929 or 1987. So if I'm going to buy something, I would rather buy a $2 stock than a $30 stock. Okay. I know percentages, it's all relative. A $2 stock can fall to $1, but a $2 stock can also be bought out for $10 and way more likely. All right, last one, PSI. There's no way I'm keeping the stream past 9:20 in the morning, Eastern time. Again, there's your low right on a 9. Not the time to buy. You're on a green 6. You got to wait. I would have to wait. When a company files for bankruptcy and their stock plummets, does it become an interesting buy or should you stay away? When a company actually files for bankruptcy, I tend to stay away. I don't know where Tesla is going to open because the market is about to dip hard. We'll have to take a look at I said that Tesla is in trouble below this red line. I'm pretty sure it will be below this red line at the open. That's what I said last night. We'll take a look at Tesla after market today. Okay, guys. Same thing with Tilray. We got to take a look at it after market open. Got to take a look at it after market open. The 9 will probably not come unless this thing bounces. I don't have my brokerage account up, so I don't really know where we're opening pre-market. All right, guys, that's it for me. Please consider the financial summit in Bali, Indonesia, taking place first week of November. This should all blow over by then. Understanding Bitcoin, support with affiliates. And thank you for watching. We'll glance at Bitcoin one last time. We are hanging in there at 2,600. I believe this low should hold, not just this low and not just that low. I believe this low should hold. It may not, but I believe that it should. And I am looking for Bitcoin to break out. All right. One last look at SPX. Gonna open pretty badly. I need to get ready for my trading day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I don't know why I'm orange, but I am. So I need to restart my computer, and I will see you guys on the next one. Quarantine, day 12. Bye, guys.